Hey everyone, Andy from Custom Carving here. Hopefully you're noticing there's starting to be a lot more activity on the channel. It's one of my motivations this year to really try and grow it, to help as many people get into power carving as possible. Now, one of the biggest things that people come up to me and say is, well, I'm busy, I don't have time, but it doesn't have to take hours. If you want to spend hours on a project, brilliant, then spend hours on it. And the more time you spend on a project, the more detailed, the better it will look. But you can create something literally, I would guess, in 10 minutes. So I'm actually going to put that to the test. This is a log, as you can see. I picked it up, I think it was originally sycamore. I got it last year. It's been sat in my garden for 6 months, and then I've moved it into a bit of a shelter to dry it out for the last 6 months. And hopefully we're going to turn this into a mushroom. Now actually it's actually got a couple of really good features on it, like this moss growing, which I might actually try and keep some of that on there because I think it'll look really good. But I'm hoping with the right tools, in 10 minutes, and I am going to time it for the purpose of this video, I can turn this into something that resembles a mushroom at least. Something to put in the garden, in the house, depending on what you prefer. And just to try and show you guys that it doesn't have to take hours. It can take as little as 10 to 15 minutes to take something like this, a log, and turn it into something whimsical like a mushroom fairy house or something like that. Now, if you want to spend hours, as I said, do it. It will look better for it, but I just want to use this to try and show that you don't have to spend hours. And especially in this day and age, I know everyone's busy, I know I certainly am, but you can still make time for what you enjoy doing. So we're going to go straight into it. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go outside. It's a little bit wet in the UK today, as always. We've got rain, but I'm still going to try and get this done, hopefully in 10-15 minutes. We're going to time it, and we'll go from there. So here we go, guys. Outside, this is the sawhorse I use for logs. If you haven't got one, you're going to work with logs often, then make sure you get one. Makita angle grinder with the Kutzall medium shaping disc, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Ignore the mess. I still need to sort the garden. And safety first, get that mask on. So as we said, we're going to try and time this. So at the moment, the time, as you can see on my watch, just about 15:22. So initially, just going around the top, getting rid of the roundness and trying to shape it into something what resembles a mushroom top. Now, these things can look like whatever you want them to be. They're coming out of your mind, and all you're doing is putting those ideas into the wood. If you've never tried this form of carving before, be aware you're going to get sawdust absolutely everywhere. If you like the music you can hear in the background as well, we've just come out with a custom carving music track as well, so make sure you follow the channel and look for that video. It's hilarious. For the sake of 2 minutes of your life, hopefully it'll make you smile. I'm going to speed this up now just so that you guys don't have to spend 5-10 minutes watching me walk around a jaw horse to carve a mushroom. Looks like a bit of a mushroom. Now I'm just going to go around the underside where I'm pointing, just to give it that lick, what you'd normally get on a mushroom, to separate the top from the stalk. Hopefully you can see the angles that I'm trying to put in, and it's just a case of taking more wood away and to make it look more like a stalk. So for this part I'm putting it in upside down, and then I'm going to work on the base. It's just much easier than getting really close to your sawhorse with the angle grinder. So there we go, put some stain on that, and that is a mushroom. And the time now is 15:34. As we said earlier, if you do want to spend a bit more time on it, it will look better, but that just goes to show you can do it in 12 minutes from a log. This is me using the new Dremel Max sanding burr just to smooth out the edges a bit more. I think it always looks better when you put the stain on. And the next step for me is just to get some 120 grit sandpaper on my orbital sander just to smooth it out a little bit more. There's another video that I did last week which shows what to do if your sanding pads keep flying off your orbital sander as well. So if you find that useful, make sure you subscribe and then just check out the video. Let me know what you think. Then just smoothing everything out with the sander, getting it ready for the finish. You will have missed as well because the camera cut out unfortunately before it decided to change view, but I did actually just carve with the Kutzall flame burr the underneath of the rim as well, just to smoothen everything out. But there we go, that's the finished product ready for varnish, and the time at the minute is only 15:56. Now everybody's favourite part, get some stain on it. In this case I'm just going to use some simple mineral oil. Top tip for you, save all your coffee jar lids and things like that. It comes in really useful for things like this, and you can just throw them away after. Just going to use a foam brush, absorb as much in as possible, and put it on quite heavily for the first coat. And to be fair with this one, I think I'm only going to do one coat, but put it on really heavily so that the oil actually soaks into the wood. But look at that patina, it's looking stunning already. Now the oils will protect it, and what I would probably do if you're going to use this outside rather than inside is just add an additional coat of yacht varnish on the top. There we go, finished. And the time is 16:02, so I make that 40 minutes from start to finish, even with the stain. So there you go, YouTube. Dead straightforward, under an hour from log to mushroom, which you can either treat again with a bit of yacht varnish and keep it outdoors, or you can just keep it indoors as is with mineral oil. So I hope you've liked the video. If you've learned anything, please like and subscribe and follow us for more content. There's going to be a lot more coming over the next few weeks, and enjoy the rest of your days and keep on carving. And if you need a laugh today, I think it's always good to smile whenever you can. We've actually created a carving music track for this channel. Look it up in the videos. I'll put a link in the description as well. Watch it. It's only 2 minutes long, but if it doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. So keep on carving.
Making cool small woodworking projects so neat. Sharing every step. Follow my beat. Keep carving. Let's carve together. Like and subscribe for more content forever. Turn your dreams into art. We can make it right.